Jonathan and Kelvin are in high school. Jonathan is in Form 4 and Kelvin is in Form 2. They have been supported with A.K.I.N through, with school fees, education and other career counseling services until this year in the month of March when Corona came in and schools had to close and they had to go back home. And A.K.I.N, our main mission being to support children with educational services in school, now we had to shift our mission to try to respond to the needs of Corona, because when the children closed schools and they went back to their families, we started experiencing different needs at family level. The families were not able to provide food for the children because the children were getting food from school. So since the month of April, A.K.I.N has been supporting children with monthly cash transfers where the parents are able to purchase food to their families. Jonathan and Kelvin had also to adapt into this new system where they have to not have a physical teacher and now listen from a radio. It's very difficult being a very remote area for them just to get the transmission. They have to walk with their radio around just trying to find the network, sometimes put the radio at a very high level, especially on top of a tree, so that they are able to get the transmission.
What I can say, I can only thank A.K.I.N for the support that have given us as a family.
Gilgil is in the central part of Kenya, where we are visiting one of our A.K.I.N beneficiaries by the name Teresia Wamaitha. We got her into the program in the year 2019. This girl had just lost her mother. It was a very difficult time for her and the family. And so the school approached A.K.I.N and asked if we can be able to support her because she had just joined Form 1. And unfortunately, the only parent that she had just died.
My name is Teresia. My school is Turasha, and I'm in Form 2. I have been receiving support from Sophie. She has been sending for us money, and it has helped us so much. We have bought food, and they have also helped us to satisfy our needs.
So A.K.I.N has been able to provide educational support to Teresa Wamaitha. We have been able to pay school fees for her. We have been able to provide personal effects for her. And since the pandemic started, we have also been able to provide the cash transfer. So they have been able to access food, they have been able to access some clothing, and even the online learning now that the schools have closed.
Well, my name is David A.K.I.N. I was born here in Korogosho, and Korogosho is my home. Corona has affected the community, and the government has come up with different measures to see that the virus is well contained. And through all these measures, they've come with their own challenges. You'll find that the most unmet need is about food. Most of these residents of Korogosho, they are the people who depend on daily wages. When business has closed, that means that they lose their livelihood, they lose their jobs. They end up now not being able to know where they'll get the next meal. And also they will not be able to know where they'll get the next rent from. They will not be able to get the issues to do with their healthcare. They will not be able to support that. Those are the impacts that this coronavirus have brought to Kenya as a country.
My name is Prince Karil Monyalo. I'm from Nairobi Milimani Secondary School, Form 1 West.
Karil was born and bred here in Korogosho. He comes from a family of 5 siblings. They live with their single mom, who is also not employed. So for her to get some support in terms of income is something very challenging for her. And if at all she gets something, it's very little for her to support the whole family.
Nilianza tu, yani ni kitu tu nilisomea nikiwa. COVID-19 imeniaffect sana, haswa na hao watoto wangu. Juu kitambo tulikuwa tunafua, tunafulia watu. Sasa kazi imekuwa chini, hata vile tunakula imekuwa shida, lakini tumeshukuru. The last month A.K.I.N iliweza kutusaidia na chakula, na tena tumeona this round mmetukumbuka mpaka na manguo. Hizi chakula na hizi manguo mmeniletea, mmefanya jambo mzuri kwangu, nimefurahia. Leo naona nitakula vizuri na hawa watoto wangu watakula vizuri.
To A.K.I.N, I can say that thank you very much for supporting me and our family. We depend on that which you gave us, use it, and that is on our way of daily life. So thank you.
The future looks bright for A.K.I.N students, that we have been able to provide some income to these families. They are able to undertake their online classes. They are able to access at least 2 or 3 decent meals a day. And so we are very hopeful that schools are going to open soon, because this pandemic has also taught us a lesson that schools forms one of the best areas where our children are well protected.